The Word became flesh, part 2 of 6, John 1 6 through 8. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. There was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light, he came only as a witness to the light. Yesterday we noticed that with each successive gospel account, Mark, Matthew, Luke, and then John, the beginning of the account went back further and further to the point culminating with the Gospel of John starting before time began. Now we see something similar here with John the Baptist. In Luke, John the Baptist was that voice calling out in the wilderness, right? Where did that come from? Well, that was the Old Testament, Isaiah 40. In the Gospel of John, here we see, well, John the Baptist is a witness to the light. Now, that light clearly predates the Old Testament. I'd call this gospel inflation or Jesus inflation, but that's not really quite what's going on here. It's more like Jesus right sizing. It sort of feels that John, in the beginning of his gospel here, is trying to grapple with how enormous and fundamental Jesus is. Jesus didn't just start, he's always been. And tagging on to that, in the mind of the author of the Gospel of John, Jesus does not bring salvation per se. Jesus brings knowledge that must be actioned by each individual. Knowing that Jesus can save you and letting him save you are two totally different things, kids. So what we see here is the plan for saving the world and at least part of the implementation of that plan. Send someone to provide witness to the light, that's John the Baptist, and then send the light, that's Jesus. The light then imparts knowledge that puts the onus on the receiver of the light to put that knowledge to action. This was the plan. Tomorrow we'll see the result. For now, let's consider how cool it is that when confronted with light, darkness is apparently utterly baffled.